em. Map 1 là map đích của rồi. Thành viên của Esports đang thủ ở khu vực bonsai A. Cypher setup ở khu vực B rồi. Muốn cộng vào khu vực A rồi. Z đang bay múa. Có mạng ở không đây? Ui ơi, Z thì SA đó có cho mình đó là 2 mạng đó. Ui, phá sản lên từ các thành viên của G2 Esports rồi. Và đó là một giáo chiến thắng dễ dàng dành cho SA. Đầu 20.5 anh em ạ. Để xem liệu YouTube có lên được 20.5 không đây. Rồi, YouTube lại công vào rồi. Sova có cung ánh sáng ở đây, lấy đi 3 thành viên và đó là 2v5. Đặt cho mình trái slide xuống. thành viên của G2 Esports đang ao trình hoàn toàn. Các thành viên của SA đang ao trình hoàn toàn những thành viên của G2 Esports. Và họ vừa có cho mình một giao thắng, một giao eco. Rồi. Vừa có một tình huống lấy khẩu ốp, một khẩu ốp chính xác đến từ Z, đặt được spy ở khu vực B. Sẽ là tình huống retake đến từ các thành viên của G2 Esports. Tăng đét anh em ạ. Rồi, SA đang bị mất lợi thế rồi. Liên tục là những cái ulti được trải ra, và đó là 6-3 dành cho các thành viên của SA. G2 Esports gỡ quả spy thành công rồi. Map này vô lục G2 Esports vừa có một chiến thắng ở giao lục. Đúng là vô lục G2 rồi. Liệu G2 thể comeback không đây? Rồi, Sova vừa lấy đi cho mình đó là cái mạng của Chat. Rồi các thành viên SA ở đây và đã bị lấy đi cho mình một mạng, 3 mạng, và đó là end game 4-6 dành cho G2. G2 đang comeback rồi anh em ơi. Xuống à? Đây đây.
Dark covers for her team to play around, by the way. So effective.
Rồi.
Such an intelligent player. Have really been blown away by her. She's not always the loudest because she doesn't play the game in a flashy way. The impact is immense, yet so understated.
She falls back. She doesn't step up to try and take these high-flying duels, does she, Wyatt? We saw this on Sunset in their previous series. Selfless player.
Absolutely.
Still able to get like 26 kills in regulation, of course, in that game, despite being selfless.
On
Most
her birthday.
dependable, on her birthday.
Nice little birthday gift.
One of the most dependable, low econ players you could ask for. Does not require a setup from her teammates at all. Just a dream controller player to have on your roster.
And how do Shopify adjust out of this timeout? What does FEs have to offer the team? Clearly, these straightforward, hard A hits are not working. Perhaps they'll try to exploit the rotations in that way, though, now that G2 are intending on really stacking, fighting some of these sites aggressively. Can attempt to manipulate that. They have another buy. Their economy has just been so good, making it challenging as it could possibly be for G2.
And Amy's really been varying these trip locations on the A side, so Sarah's had to really use her noggin to try and clear them with these shocks.
Hai tự nhiên bắn vào tay hẳn luôn ấy.
Slower start to this round here for SR. They know there's a good chance they're also running into the op. Rescue is maintained, so how do they avoid that? Superb question. Rescue's all the way pushed up on that big extremity, so that's dangerous for SR.
This time they have that two-player insertion onto A. They've left floor there, with Alexis ready to just swing off any contact. The pressure towards mid, Noya making noise, trying to feign that they could be exploring forward, but look at how close Petra moves up on the minimap in mid right now, retaining good information from G2, allowing them to rotate towards A again. There are 3 players from G2 on A, prep for the hit.
She's going to be fighting mid. Noya wins it out. What's she can do with this? She's going to go over towards tower, but then we're going to watch the side itself. Here's that null command thrown out, but Floor does not care. She's in there. Vanya here from the top of tower. Can't do anything either. She tries to peer in over the fight, and Nessan just walk up
30
and
seconds.
take what they want.
Noya really cracks the site open by dealing that death blow to Petra in mid and then presence through the vent. Rescue forced to save Shopify out of the timeout, winning that round. It's really just Noya finding that great entry and all of a sudden applying pressure to G2 from all angles that throws some serious disarray into the A stack.
Vanya was poised there to really disrupt what SR were doing, but because Amy so quickly, or Noya, excuse me, so quickly got up into tower from mid, there was no opportunity for that.
Yeah, all of a sudden that crossfire is just fully broken, right? Final round of the half, full buy for both sides. Off again for Rescue. There is that crucial kill and then the push into vents from Noya.
It's all there, man.
Once again, the rest of the team scaling forward. That flash comes in. Unfortunately, that was a team flash too from Mimi onto Vanny, which is really unfortunate. But even regardless, Noya's just ready there for the backstop. Perfectly executed.
It's too much pressure for Vanya to make something happen there.
Yeah, Shopify still doing really well with the first kills. Entire team gathered up at B. The 0 point going to catch the ops here. A lot of players.
Get out of my way.
No 0 point on Rescue, so she can get out of here. Okay, did have a tower room ready, but can back up behind the cloudburst. Floor wants to try and chase, but Rescue gets out of sight. It's Mimi at Coast. Takes down the Jets. Only 3 left here for SR. It's gone horribly wrong for them over on this B side.
They haven't even been able to scale forward. They can't even attempt to trade this. The dark covers are now thrown down as well from Vanya to keep them safe. Slowed down now are Shopify in the mid round. No map control. Have to go exploring. Have to find an opening forward.
There's so much to re-clear. Mel just has to grit her teeth and swing that one. She has been allowed to get up mid. It's an annoying one way, which Mel probably has to disrespect too. She's just going for it, Wyatt.
No trips to deal with at the very least because Amy has been so focused on littering that A site with and just intuition, timing, experience.
And extra sensory perception on top of that.
Petra is just too locked in at this tournament.
What do you do about Vanya? She's big chillin', yep. Hold the angle with the operator. Mel at least able to get something here, but hit with the paranoia and forced to back away. Petra puts it to bed on the end of a Hunter's Fury.
G2 coming back into that half with some serious strength. All of a sudden, they went from not connecting a single shot to out of a timeout. Huge adjustment. Rescue hits that insane no-scope not long ago, and after that, really begins to feel it, pressing forward with the operator on that final round.
30 seconds
and some
left.
good adjustments to shut down those strong A execs from Shopify by just getting aggressive, fighting them in that choke as a team, finding kills together and with good crossfires. We've got a game on our hands. Was worried for a moment.
All right, close half it is. We've got Yinsu standing by with some of our co-streamers in the arena. So Yinsu, take it away.
Some Valorant royalty here streaming in the arena. It's not every day we get Coach Potatoes here on site. We've got Sliggy and Minnie here. And since, you know, you guys are known for your watch parties, your analysis, I thought I'd pick your brains a little bit. Because on a map like Abyss, we've seen teams that usually like to experiment, you know, Shopify running the Vice and so on. Now running this defaulted comp that everyone likes. So Sliggy, why is that?
I think when I look at Vice on this map, I think it's like a one and done. It can be antied pretty easy. Like the wall kind of protects you sometimes when you know where it is. So going back to the, I mean, this is the Ascent comp, right? That everyone runs on Ascent. We know how fluid it is, how many times it can be run, and just how many different strats you can run with this comp. So it's just better for these kind of tournaments when you're showing a lot of footage.
Is this the best comp on I'm
I'm yet to make a decision on that. I don't know.
I mean, this is a guy that ran no smokes once upon a time. So, and Mini, looking ahead to the second half as well, it looked a little bit dicey, a little bit for G2. How can they pull this back on their attack side and make sure they bring this home?
I think the first thing is to remember that 5 rounds on defense of Abyss is more than enough. And then after that, as soon as Fluorescent gets the AWP, we need to avoid Fluorescent. So do the old avoid CNED strat with avoid Fluorescent, I think.
Okay, so find floor, run to the other side.
Run to the other side, 5-person hit that side. Let's go.
Okay, love that. And lastly, you said we there. You said we. Are you here to support G2 Gozen?
Yeah, because I like flaming them. So when they win, I can flame a little bit, you know? So, yeah.
All right, G2 fans, how do we feel about that? Mini is here to support G2. Sliggy, how about you?
I'm just here for the game. I want a third map. I'm always like this. I always want a third map.
I'm going to have to put you on the spot here.
Okay, well, I'm going to say Shop's going to win.
Oh, how do we feel about this, Shopify fans? Sliggy is backing Shopify. Okay, we'll find out in just a moment and see which one of these guys is right. Let's get back into the game.
Good to have the chance to explore some tactical nuance there with Sliggy and Mini.
Yeah, two of the finest minds in Valorant really dispensing as much knowledge as they can. Very, very helpful.
Hope you all had your pen and papers ready for that one.
Simply avoid a floor.
Sometimes the simple trick is the best one. Here we go, second half of Abyss. Shopify with 2 rounds of surplus, but that second half of the first half for them, not great.
G2 are certainly known to play a slower style when it comes to attack. They've displayed that in this tournament.
Petra's Aldrone interrupted there as she is subjected to the 0 point of Alexis. Floor again in that customary pinch spot there.
Alexis looking to get that 16th assist with a little pop flash for takes. Bit of damage from
Oh, what was that?
Just drops into an engagement, reckless, punished.
I think it's a misconception from Petra. She just does not expect there to be another there. Very exposed in that position. He's going to hurt you in an important round like this.
Hacking the recon now for a site exec will be... You deal with risk, just to find the timing.
I respect it.
Diva shut down. What a shot from Amy. Sarah's just holding this angle, could get punished, doesn't, drops down, has a teammate now to crossfire with.
Paranoia might have hit Sarah there, but Neuer is also going to get hit by one herself. Amy's low. Sarah. 2 bullets in the chamber. She's going to need a couple more than that. Quick reload. Vanya is going to be held though by Mel. Nice little double stack here.
And look at that, just rotating into the dark cover together too as the rest of them flood in to punish the last, win out the round. And G2, that was a little bit reckless on the B sites to open things up. I'm not mad at Rescue trying to find a window to salvage that round by pushing up into this engagement, but just loses out the duel. Had you won that, the complexion of the round is flipped on its head. No questions asked.
Alexis so dependable there over on that B side. Despite 15 assists, she's able to get involved properly now.
Floor pushed up with the Outlaw. Many classes. Nice adjustment!
She gets away with that. Unreal. Rescue's able to pursue, but Alexis can pick up the angle. Hey. Okay.
Even on an anti-eco, just giving us something to get the heart pumping a little bit.
Definitely get the heart racing a little bit. Just the lane correction there with the second shot from the Outlaw. Great connection. Of course, no armor really here. Off we go. Yep, that's about it. Don't need to head over any more orbs. And there you go. Another round here for Shopify. Remember, both pistols won by them in this game. Gives them a huge little boost here now. It's a 4-round lead.
All of those bonus round guns were recovered as well. Neuer made her way over there to get the Outlaw. Throws it back to Fluorescent, who's
not the best round for it.
Top fragging in the server. 14 kills.
And now, of course, Fluorescent needs to be hitting the headshots.
They have Mel's respect.
I think she has to respect
it. Okay, into the buy round. All heavy armors for G2, so they're not susceptible to the one-shot of the Outlaw, which is positioned over on the B site. Drone getting cancelled by that 0 point from Alexis, who again just has his pop flash ready for Floor to maybe swing wide or off. But currently is just watching towards heaven where Petra is getting flick shot. Just goes awry, forced to drop down.
These have to be headshots from Floor here. They should be happy with a bit of damage, but G2 unscathed, been able to push right up to the line of scrimmage on this B side. Lets us know she's about to get some action. Reveals herself there, has to. Rescue's already pushed up on that left side. Either way, she's in trouble. Good pinch there from G2.
What a well-timed Molly, and in the middle of the map, Amy biding her time. And now look at the response from SR. They're so concerned about where she could be. And just going to fall back, play this a bit more passively.
There is Amy now emerging into the double face. Okay, 1 for 1. That's not bad for G2 on a round like this. Still 4 rifles to play with. Fluorescent, no real reason to maintain this weapon into the next round. See what she can get done with it. Mimi crouches into that one. Paranoia comes in, Floor trying to reposition behind that cloud burst. She has a crack at this. Ooh, she had a shot. Rescue is having to stop her in her tracks though, and now Mel on the late flank will fall.
Seeking to do damage, but shut down by Petra. I love that mid-round adaptation from G2 Gozen, slowing things down after that initial foray of gunfire coming in from the defenders. They contact into the site. The molly was perfectly timed to just rout Alexis. Ends up going straight into a couple crosshairs from the other side of that G2 push. Lovely stuff.